River taxis offer a convenient and picturesque way to explore Bangkok, especially since many of the city's major attractions are located along the Chao Phraya River. You can easily access these river taxis by connecting with Bangkok's rail system. For instance, Rajini Pier is just 50 meters from Sanam Chai MRT station, while Sathorn Pier is directly beneath Saphan Taksin Skytrain station. There are several boat services along the Chao Phraya River, but to keep things simple, let's focus on the two that I rely on as a Bangkok resident. Firstly, Chao Phraya Express Boats provide the most comprehensive service, stopping at all the key tourist spots between Phra Arthit and Sathorn Piers. These boats are categorized by triangular colored flags near the stern. For tourists, the orange flag boats are the most suitable. When buying your ticket, ask for an orange ticket, even though the ticket itself will be white. If you're traveling between 10 AM and 3 PM and are instead given a yellow ticket, take it. This means you'll be boarding a yellow flag boat instead. Boats depart from distant termini usually every 20 minutes between 6 AM and 7 PM. You can check boat schedules using the Via Bus app, which is available in Thailand. There's no fixed timetable, as factors like river currents and traffic conditions can affect the boat's speed. Another option is the Chao Phraya Tourist Boats, which run at similar intervals from 8:30 AM to 7:45 PM. You'll find a link to the timetable in the description below. These boats fly a blue flag at the back embossed with a Chao Phraya Tourist Boat emblem. The emblem usually also appears on the side of the boat, as do hop-on-hop-off signs. Commonly referred to as blue flag boats, their tickets are fittingly blue. Although slightly more expensive than the express boats, they remain very affordable. The tourist boats provide a more tourist-friendly experience, with helpful staff at the counters and better views from the upper deck. Some boats even offer air conditioning. However, it's important to note that these boats do not stop at certain piers, including Phra Pinklao Bridge, Thonburi Railway Station, Memorial Bridge, Marine Department, Sea Phraya, and Oriental. For most first-time visitors, this isn't an issue, as the tourist boats still serve all major piers, except Tien, which is the closest pier to Wat Pho. Instead, you'll need to disembark at Wat Arun Pier and take the cross-river ferry. This ferry is frequent, inexpensive, and easy to use. By the time you're ready to explore less visited areas, you'll likely be comfortable navigating the river transport system. A brief overview of each pier is provided later in this video. Personally, I take the first boat that arrives, whether it's orange, yellow, or blue, so long as it stops at my destination. The fare is the same, regardless of the length of your journey. Be aware, though, that tickets cannot be used interchangeably between tourist and express boats. At some of the less frequented piers, you may need to buy a ticket after boarding. If you purchased your ticket at the pier, the conductor will want to see it. Now let's take a brief tour of the piers, listed in order along the river between Phra Arthit Pier near Khaosan Road and Sathorn Pier, where you can connect with the Skytrain at Saphan Taksin station. If you'd like more details on any of the piers, visit our website goingtobangkok.com, where you'll find individual videos on each one. There's a link in the description. The route from Khaosan Road to Phra Arthit Pier is fairly straightforward. Once at the pier, take a river taxi heading downstream, away from the Rama the 8th Bridge. In other words, face the river and board a boat travelling to the left. The next stop is Phra Pinklao Bridge Pier, which is not served by blue flag tourist boats. Disembark here for an easy flat 850-metre walk to the Royal Barge Museum. Continuing downstream, the boat stops just past a wide canal at Thonburi Railway Station Pier, which is over a kilometre from the station. Trains from here go to Kanchanaburi and the River Kwai Bridge. Keep in mind that tourist boats don't stop at this pier either, so you'll need an express boat to get here. Next is Prannok Pier, only 200 metres further along the river, where you can disembark to visit Wang Market. Popular with locals, it's not well known among tourists. The riverside restaurants here are reasonably priced and offer great river views. Almost directly across the river, Maharaj Pier is served exclusively by tourist boats. Chang Pier is the stop for the Grand Palace. From the pier, walk straight away from the river, cross the road and enter through the third gate. Wat Mahatat, Sanam, the City Pillar Shrine and the National Museum are all nearby. The next pier for orange and yellow flag Chao Phraya Express Boats is Tien, which is the closest to Wat Pho, Temple of the Reclining Buddha. On the opposite side of the river, the next pier for blue flag tourist boats is at Wat Arun. An inexpensive cross-river ferry runs between Wat Arun Pier and Tien Pier. At Rajini Pier, you can connect with Bangkok's metro trains at the nearby Sanam Chai station. Cross the canal from the pier to visit the flower market. Memorial Bridge Pier sits beneath an iron girder bridge built in 1932 to commemorate Bangkok's 150th anniversary. It's close to Little India and the flower market. It's another pier not visited by tourist boats. For a different perspective on Bangkok beyond the main tourist areas, cross the bridge and follow the river toward Wat Arun. This route is one of several historic Bangkok walking tours featured on our website. Ratchawong Pier is the gateway to Chinatown. Walk straight from the pier for about 300 metres, then turn right at the Grand China Hotel traffic lights onto Yaowarat Road, Chinatown's main thoroughfare. It's brightly lit in the evenings and home to some great dining spots. Only the Chao Phraya Express Boats stop at Marine Department Pier, which provides access to Talaat Noi, an authentic neighbourhood with Chinese shrines, a rooftop restaurant with fantastic river views, and Thailand's oldest operating bank branch. About 200 metres further downstream, Chao Phraya Pier, also served exclusively by the Chao Phraya Express Boats, connects you to the Royal Orchid Sheraton Hotel and River City, a well-curated shopping complex specialising in art and antiques. Directly across the river, ICONSIAM, a world-class shopping destination, has its own piers. The next stop, Oriental Pier, currently closed for renovation, is another pier not served by tourist boats. It's named after the nearby Mandarin Oriental Hotel, known for its exceptionally luxurious afternoon tea, an experience even more refined than at the Royal Orchid Sheraton. Finally, the boat stops beneath the bridge at Sathorn Pier, just a short walk from Saphan Taksin Skytrain station. From here, you can board a train heading away from the river to visit more great places throughout the city. For detailed videos on each of these piers, along with a wealth of other information, including free downloadable video guides that offer informative commentary as you cruise the river, visit our website, goingtobangkok.com.